The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Heart Attack Ethiopia and the Korean hospital MCM Christian Medical Center. Today, we're not just signing an agreement, we are binding our hearts and our missions together in a shared promise to bring healing, hope, and a future for people of Ethiopia who have waited too long for critically needed cardiac care. We're here because we believe that no one should die because of where they're born or because cardiac care came too late. We believe that every heartbeat matters and that through compassion and collaboration and courage, we can make the impossible possible. The Korean hospital has long stood as a beacon of excellence, compassion, and innovation in healthcare. We are proud to be a partner with such respected institution, and to our mission for our team members, you left your families, your jobs, and your comfort of your home to be here, not for recognition, not for rewards, but because something deep inside of you said yes to this call. Your selflessness is the soul of this work. Let this MOU be more than just a signature. Let it be a living covenant, a reminder that when we come together with humility and purpose, we don't just save lives, we restore hope, we restore families, we restore futures. Thank you all for your presence, your partnership, and your hearts. May this be the beginning of just a long, beautiful journey together. Thank you.
Today is a very special day for us. Today is where we look at sustainability, scalability, and synergy. About 2 years ago, my uncle had a heart attack, and that same day, he died. And that same day, I took care of a patient who was 92 years old, and she's alive today, but he's not. So the journey started as a mission. It's not because we believe an episodic mission-based intervention will solve this problem. Far from it. We've done multiple things via mission. We went to the moon through mission. We're trying to go to Mars through mission. But we don't live on the moon. Mission by its very nature is very short-lived. And it shouldn't be by chance that when people have a heart attack, massive stroke, or aortic dissection, or a tamponade, they survive when our missionary group is here, and they die when we're not here. Accessible, advanced cardiovascular service should be made available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Emergency cardiovascular services, they don't happen just during the day, or they just don't happen over the weekend. They happen anytime. Now, don't get me wrong, cardiovascular disease remains, unfortunately, to be the #1 cause of death in the world. 20.5 million patients die every year. But the most disheartening part of all this is 80% of cardiovascular mortality actually happens in low and middle income countries like Ethiopia. Africa today suffers from, just sub-Saharan Africa, 250,000 people die from hypertension, a condition that if it is identified and a single antihypertensive can save lives. Hemorrhagic stroke, you guys know. Heart attack, you know what happens. Young people die. Rheumatic heart disease remains to be one of the leading causes of mortality in Africa, with over 300,000 patients dying every year. most of the 40 million rheumatic heart disease patients are still in Africa. A very simple, treatable, even WHO defined it as the neglected disease of the poor. But most of that is not because we don't have smart doctors. It's not because we don't have beautiful facilities. It is because we did not want to take the hard step forward to build systems. Unless we build systems, it doesn't matter how beautiful the hospital is. It doesn't matter how smart the doctor is. The patient will still die. So that is where the sustainability, the scalability, and the synergy comes in. We've been to Ethiopia. This is our 4th time. Last week, on Monday, our amazing volunteers started their mission in the morning. Today, they're still working, and by the end of the day today, we will have completed 101 life-saving cardiac surgeries. So the most important part of that message is the fact that it's done in 1 week. Imagine what we could do if we're here every day.